Hello, subscribers. I know some of you are like, where have you been? Why didn't you do a January monthly report? I am so sorry. A monthly reading. I feel like this is a report. So I know that we only have a couple weeks left in January. Consider this your mid-month report, okay? This is going to be doing a little mini checkup on what's going on as we approach February. And I do know that obviously Valentine's Day is coming up in February, and people are usually like very anxious. They're wondering, well, what's going to happen? Are we going to go out? Is my crush going to ask me out, give me a Valentine? And as you know, I'm also reading, this is a general reading for all Pisces people. So I'm going to try to have a balance of looking at specifics, but it'll be general enough so that you guys can get an idea of what the bigger picture is. So, all right, I'm going to pause it right here before I pull that 10th outcome card out. Okay, so Pisces, this is your reading for love and relationships, your midterm, your mid-January reading. As I look at what's going on with your cards, let me just point out a couple things. One, you have 4 major arcana. Okay, you've got the Tower, which is big dramatic changes, blindsided. You have the Empress, which is bringing in romance, and sometimes that Empress, as some of you know from previous readings, could be a third party or a person of interest, man or woman. Then let's see here, Tower, the Empress, and then we're heading into the future where you have this Justice card. And the Justice card is always good in the future because it can mean a resolution of problems. It can mean finding balance, doing the right thing. Things are all, things might have been chaotic. The Justice card comes along and sets everything aright. Okay. So far, just from looking at your major arcana with the Tower, the Empress, Justice card, it feels like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I wasn't expecting this news. You might be panicking because there's another third party in the picture. You don't know what's going on, if your love interest is dating this person or if they slept together. But just understand that as we get to the Justice card, at the end of the future, as we head into the row with the future, the Justice card is sort of like trying to ease your fears and anxiety. Like, don't panic, don't freak out. It'll all be okay. All right, the second thing I want to point out is the Pentacles. I see those Pentacles helping you out a lot because Pentacles are practical. Sometimes Pentacles are about problem solving, thinking clearly, and Pentacles are grounding. They're slow. They bring a slow energy to the relationship. Pentacles are sort of like, just hold up and wait. Okay, let's focus and let's be disciplined. Let's not be too dramatic. Let's not let things get out of hand. So you'll note that in your past influences, you do have that Page of Pentacles, and it's good because it's following the Tower. Sometimes when the Tower happens, just complete chaos. But the Page of Pentacles comes around after the Tower as if to say, let's calm down, let's think this through, let's reach an understanding. And that's always a good thing. Also, in the center of your spread, what is the energy of the relationship? So you have that Root card right in the middle of the spread, 3 of Pentacles. This is about, once again, applying yourself. Now that you know how to solve the problem, the 3 of Pentacles is about applying yourself, being disciplined, and commitment. I feel that in the relationship reading, it's more about building trust, because you do have that 7 of Swords right before, and it seems like you get these cards like the Tower, and then a Page of Pentacles comes to smooth things out. Then you have that Seven of Swords. Once again, Three of Pentacles comes along to sort things out, keep things grounded. So if you feel like your connection to your partner or love interest is sort of tenuous and you don't know what's going on, the Pentacles are a way of like, let's calm down, let's ground ourselves, let's not get carried away by our anxiety or our fears. We look at what is, we deal with reality. And that's definitely what the Page of Pentacles is about, being grounded in reality and seeing things for what they are. I always consider it the reality check card. So some of you early on in the month, a couple weeks ago, you might have had a really dramatic blindside with the Tower. And then the Page of Pentacles is like, okay, let's calm down. Let's not make assumptions. Okay. And then finally you have that Eight of Pentacles. So, you know, the Page of Pentacles is trying to solve the problem. The Three of Pentacles is like, okay, let's work it out. Let's see what's going on. Sometimes it can just mean you, Pisces, just grounding yourself and thinking clearly. And many times I see the Three of Pentacles as a friendship card. So I feel like the dominant energy for some of you in your love life, you might have a friend who's a crush, and that's where things are right now. But it doesn't mean the relationship doesn't have potential to move forward. So that Eight of Pentacles is the action of getting down to work. And what does that mean in a relationship reading? It means that it can mean a couple moving forward together to work on the relationship issues or problems that are going on. So when I say those pentacles are coming to the rescue, yes, they are. So whatever the case may be, even if there is a third party or someone that you're emotionally attached to, you know, seems not to have a strong romantic energy, the pentacles are coming along to say, okay, let's focus on what is. Where is the relationship? Accept what is going on now if you're friends, but don't, you know, get carried away with the future and your expectations. Work with the here and now. That's the main message that I'm picking up. So from my notes, yes, I get a feeling that there was a big misunderstanding or a big blindside that kind of emotionally threw some of you Pisces people off balance. And so that's when the Page of Pentacles comes along to sort of calm everything or calm everyone down. You do have that Empress, and sometimes I do see the Empress as a third party. Sometimes I see the Empress as, because she has a lot of diva attitude, sometimes I see the Empress as a sexual encounter, a date, lots of sexual energy there. Okay, so as we move to this middle row here, I see that Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, to me, it's not about lying or cheating based on what I'm seeing with the other cards. It's basic. I'm getting a sense that it's about doubts and secrets, that you and your partner are not quite on the same page. But once again, Three of Pentacles comes along to get everything grounded and focused. Three of Pentacles is like applying yourself, following your dreams and your vision and focusing on that, not getting carried away with daydreams or assumptions. You're looking at what the problem is, you're looking at what needs, where the relationship is, what needs to be worked on, and you're applying yourself, or the relationship is making progress. Okay. And so you have a Two of Wands, which is a lovely card, because that Two of Wands is about, it can be about business partnerships, but the Two of Wands is about partnerships and incomplete success. It means that you have positive expectations. They just haven't been fulfilled yet. So far from the past and present influences, Pisces, it looks like the Oracle is saying, look, things are not where you want them to be romantically, but they're going to move forward. It's just going to move forward slowly. So when we get to the future, yes, you do have that Eight of Pentacles getting to work. You have a Four of Pentacles, which is the card of celebration. It can also mean surprises, some great news or a wonderful surprise that you didn't expect. And so when you get to the last card here with Justice, this major arcana, Justice is about making things right, doing the right thing. It also brings balance. It also brings resolution, because the Justice card it refers to judgment and legal issues. And so the Justice card is coming up in your relationship, I feel, as if to resolve things, but it's also there to establish a decision, like this is what it is. I'm making a decision. I'm going to move in this direction. So for all of the different relationship situations that some of you Pisces people might be in, I'm getting a sense of a big blind side, being very worried, having doubts, having fears. The Pentacles are there to say, let's not get too carried away. Let's not make assumptions. Let's not get carried away with our expectations. Just pull back, look at what is, and ground ourselves. It'll be okay. Okay, that is what I am seeing for your romantic energy for the middle of January as you head into February. So your outcome card is going to be this Nine of Wands. And so the Nine of Wands is always about learning from past experiences. You know, it's sort of like, oh, okay, I know what I went through before, and I'm going to be ready this time. Okay. And that's always a good thing. You'll see the wands behind her. The wands were obstacles from the past. And so it's sort of like, get prepared. There are going to be issues, but once again, do not freak out. That is what I am seeing. So, Pisces, that was your reading. Thank you for being patient. I know some of you wanted to strangle me, but February is coming up. I know that I have to have your February forecast or I will be killed. I will have them up for you before the end of the month. I do hope that you're having a wonderful new year. It was good to hear from some of you for readings, and just know that I still have a $10 special for my relationship energy reading. So if you're wondering what's going on in your relationship, how your partner feels, what they're thinking, take advantage of that special. In February, it'll be $15. So Happy New Year. Thank you for waiting. And as always, I wish you love and light. I'll see you next month, I promise.